Hello everyone, this is Vinny Art, formerly designer McFarlane Toys and comic book creator. And today I am reviewing two figures, the Nightcrawler from the X-Men 1997 line and the latest Rogue figure. I think she came out right after the 97 line, but she is not part of this wave. She is a separate figure that I picked up at GameStop. I don't know who else carried her, but yeah, we're getting into this. So again, the X-Men packaging is always really nice. I love the retro carded stuff. This is the way to do it. Although this guy, I think he's missing some very important items, and we'll get into all that. But how did you not throw swords in here and alternate hands that could actually grip them? That makes no sense to me. He's known for that. Or a BAMF effect, some kind of... again, Hasbro, they're going so cheap on so many levels. He is a nice figure. He is a remold and a retooling of another Nightcrawler figure, and they kind of updated him. But yeah, no. Well, here's the Rogue figure. Again, really cool. I don't know what this was supposed to be for, or what line it's attached to, but she's just by herself. No other figures in this wave. It's just Marvel's Rogue. Okay. But anyway, I think the head sculpt on this thing is fantastic. It's what kind of sold me on it. I got her at a discount at GameStop, so that's why I ended up picking her up. I think you can still find her in different places online right now for around $20 or maybe a little under. But those are some sales that I've seen kind of recently, so I don't fully know. But again, this is the horrible packaging. God awful. How do you not show the figure itself with a window in front? I'm glad that they did away with this nonsense, but yeah, anyway, here are the figures. And again, they are both really nice figures, but the one thing they have in common, they are lacking accessories. Something that I think these characters should have definitely had. Both should have came with some kind of flight stand or a stand that you could put them up in the air. I don't know why they went so cheap, and especially in Nightcrawler's case, you do that with a BAMF effect, some kind of purple, cloudy, sculpted thing. I don't care, man. You need something like that, especially for this character. It's talk about a missed opportunity, and that alone pisses me off so much. But like I said, we're going to get into this, and I'm going to show you something really cool that you could also do with Rogue. So... no, get your mind out of the gutter. But first, we'll cover the Nightcrawler figure. And he wasn't one I was actually going to pick up. I have that previous one that's a similar mold. But they made some changes, which, again, are the pinless joints. So that's a huge plus. I love that there's pinless joints on this guy. It's a very clean-looking figure. I'll definitely give him that. I am not blown away by the head sculpt, though. Both of them kind of bother me because the hair that's all kind of flopped on one side like that. I think you need a cleaner, swept kind of look for the hair and not so much poofied out on the side like that. But anyway, head articulation is fantastic, some of the best. You could look all the way up, all the way down. Some pivot turns all the way around too. He does have the butterfly joints, which work pretty well. Well, mine was a little bit stiff, but I loosened it up. Bulge in shoulders, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow, and he has your standard swivel and hinge for the wrist, so that's all good. He has the T-cut thing, so he hunches over, and when he does, of course, he's got that huge lump on his back. He arches back really well, so that's okay. Again, I think they could have done a ball joint up there, but he's got waist turn. His he could do the Van Damme's pretty well. Upper thigh, double hinge for the knee, all very well. He could kick his own ass. He has the rocker with the hinge for the foot, and his tail, it does turn. So there's no bendy wire or anything like that in it. It's just sculpted the way it is, and I think it works well. You don't need a bendy wire. Accessory wise, this is all he comes with: closed fist. Ooh, a left and a right. Nothing spectacular there. And a head that is almost exactly the same as the other one, except you could see his teeth. So I don't. If you're gonna put an alternate head, I just, it doesn't make any sense to me. Change the hair, do something else with the expression of the face. Again, missed opportunity. But getting into the Rogue figure, this one kind of surprised me. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. This is kind of a standard mold that they've been using recently. But it is very clean. Pinless joints, and that's always a plus. The head sculpt has really sold me on this piece. This thing looks beautiful. I had to look it up online, another review, just to make sure like the head sculpt actually looked good in the production sample, since you can't see it, since the box is all whatever. Head articulation, surprisingly good considering she has all that hair back there. No butterfly joint. She has a shoulder, bicep, double hinge for the elbow. All that stuff's good. Your standard, swivel with the hinge for the wrist. Good diaphragm, but again, it's a little bit limited. Obviously, you can't crunch or anything like that with it. Hula hoops, although they are reusing the better figure, that Black Widow one that I showed you guys last time. So that's going to be more of the standard body, I think, and that's a wise choice because it has more articulation. Again, the standard joints for a female figure: upper thigh cut, the double hinge for the knee, the swivel and hinge for the foot, good splits. So all in all, pretty good. This hand, oh, I hate it. I hate that hand. They use it all the time. The closed fist is nice, but this one, thumbs down. Get rid of it. Do a new mold. The left hand's good with the open fingers completely. That's cool. But that weird posturing hand, that's so bizarre. Unnatural. But anyway, here they are together. And again, they're brother and sister is what they are. Sort of like she was adopted by Mystique. And obviously Nightcrawler is Mystique's child. I don't know what they did in recent years. I heard some stupid thing that Marvel did, and sorry, I'm not signing off on that crap. Very bizarre. But in the original canon, yeah, she gave birth to him, and we'll leave it at that. I don't know what these new writers are doing, but it's the reason why a lot of people dropped these books, these shows, anything related to Marvel Disney crap. I still like these characters from back in the day, and if you're going to make a nice figure of it, yeah, I'll still get them. Although, I think I got pretty much everything I need right now. There's a handful of characters with the better articulation that are coming out. I might pick up, but other than that, I think I'm good now. I do have the older Rogue figure that came out in the Juggernaut Build-A-Wave X-Men line, which it was a phenomenal line. But they definitely need some updating. The head sculpt on this Rogue always sucked to me. I thought it was horrible. She had mongoloid eyes. That left one's painted all the way out to the side. Terrible. And I hated the bandana. I always hated that bandana in the comics too. I preferred the cleaner look of, just her regular head, nothing wrapped around it. And bam, I think you get your perfect Rogue figure right there. I don't have the 97 one, so I can't do any comparisons, but brown bomber jacket, extra big top, nice booty. That's how Rogue is supposed to be, and they nailed it. So it's your Southern Belle. And yeah, here she is with Nightcrawler on the base. And again, I think these look really, really well together. They work well together. So yeah, if you do have that Rogue, which I think all these Rogue figures for some reason are very hard to get, except for that green and black one that just came out. But give it time, it might go up in value as well, especially for that head sculpt. Now, you're going to have limitations, and it's going to fall off if you go to move it. But if you're just going to put her on a shelf and it's kind of just resting on there, you're fine. Because they did it a little different. There's no hinge joint. It's just from the upper chest piece. It's molded one piece to that kind of rounded off neck piece. So the only articulation you're going to get is kind of turning pretty much side to side. But yeah, and here she is with Gambit. Again, I don't have the 97 one. I think it looked too plain and weird to me. I know a lot of people enjoyed it. They thought it was a great figure. But I think like Mafex and those other companies did a way better job. But he's astronomical in price. I do like this outfit anyway in the 3-pack, so which I got again on a big discount. You can watch the review on that. But I'm happy I did get them. That is a fantastic Gambit. That head sculpt is amazing on him as well. So here's a little bit of X-Men team up here. So, but yeah, all in all, pretty good. Again, the big shortcomings are the lack of accessories, which again is really aggravating, and they lost points for that. But overall, they do get a very solid score because they are nice figures. And if you don't have the previous Nightcrawler figure that this mold was based off of, this is a perfect opportunity to get this one. And although I don't know where mine is, otherwise I would have probably done the head swap. Or at least a comparison to show you guys, but he's buried somewhere. But the Rogue, yeah, and another very beautiful figure. The sculpt work on that is amazing. Like I said, I think they're going to start to retire that body shape or use it less because there's a new one with butterfly joints and the Miss Marvel figure that's exclusive to Target coming out in July. That's going to have that body. So. But overall, yeah, he gets an 8.5. I was going to say 8, but he still is a really nice figure. Same deal with Rogue. Same exact score. Both very, very solid figures. Be sure to pick up my Volume 3 art book as well. This thing is perfect bound, 64 pages. Absolutely amazing. So you don't want to miss out on this one. Again, this is the Volume 3. It's available right now in Indiegogo for a limited time. Yeah, more information soon on some of my other projects and yeah, upcoming stuff. There's also going to be a sneak peek at City Venus 2 in this book. So yeah, you're not going to want to miss this at all. Like I said, this is going to be the next major comic book that I am releasing. This one's going to be around 52 pages. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story, also another one that I totally created. Beautiful, if you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action. This has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get for a limited time volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother, and yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.